Hey, it's Laura. I have been trying to figure out how to convey what has been on my mind for several days now. And the whole point, the reason that I started the blog was because I was going through something and felt often quite alone. And I wanted to help other people going through the same thing to feel not so alone. And I think I did a beautiful job at that. And there are points when you go through different phases when you're building a business, when you're, even when you're not building a business. Am I doing the right thing? Am I going in the direction that I need to be going in? Am I not seeing something? Am I being dumb? Am I making the right decision? I don't want to be impulsive, but you can't sit on everything. And what is my energy level? And do I have the capacity to be a mom 24 hours a day? Do I have the capacity to help other people? And as someone that is constantly pouring out, it's really hard to continually pour when you don't fill your own cup, which is why I talk about it so much. But it has felt really heavy lately. And as I go further and further and deeper into my own journey of self-discovery and owning my worthiness and what I deserve, I struggle. I still struggle. And we uncover these things, especially like with this amazing group in the Self-Love Club. Like we are truly growing together. And it's been heavy lately, stepping into this and knowing that all of the things that I'm doing are going to lead me in the right direction, the place where I'm supposed to be. And I don't want to say that I'm sad. I'm not sad. I'm owning myself right now. And so one of the things that I do sometimes is I'll pull cards. I pray, I pull cards, I meditate, I do basically anything that you can do. And it's a culmination of all of these things. And I pulled tarot cards and kind of dive into that deeper meaning and ask myself questions over and over, or deeper and more, and why, and keep going. So when I am struggling a little bit, I sometimes will kind of, look to God for my answer, but also within myself, because I have the answers within me, and I know that I have the tools within me, but sometimes you need a little guidance. And so I kind of started looking all these things up that I was questioning about my path, about my journey, about myself, and what is this deeper level of connection with myself. And I've always been introspective. I never thought I'd reach this level. It's kind of weird. And oftentimes I feel like the outsider. And I know that that's not always the case. But I asked this question. And if you've read my book, Is It an Open Bar? You will have known that I had a spiritual awakening a few years ago and put my faith in that. It was truly an answer to what I needed and kept me going. And you reach those spots where you're like trying and trying and trying, or not even trying. I don't want to say that. But just wondering if you're headed in the right direction. If everything that all of the seeds that you've been planting are what you anticipated, what you wanted, or maybe it's just what's meant to be. But navigating this on my own is often hard. And this is why I rely on those resources around me. And so I was doing a little digging myself, and I realized this video is going to be long, but that's okay. My purpose in life. and to interpret this. And so I had this reading done, and I asked what my purpose was in life. And the answer is to lead with vision, speak truth with clarity, and restore balance for yourself, your family, and the world. This is spiritual leadership, divine justice, conscious authority. You're not here to play small, to please, or to prove. You're here to build, to guide, and to heal the system from the inside out. It goes on. You're here to speak and cut through illusions. You're meant to teach, advise, consult, and guide. Your intellect and clarity are part of your service. When your heart is heavy, your mind stays sharp. You might not always see it, but others do. Your voice, your logic, your truth, that's part of your purpose. You are a truth bringer and a restorer of balance. Your life story is your message. Your pain, your choices, your healing all carry weight. You are here to right wrongs in your own life. You're meant to stand for fairness, especially for those who don't have a voice. It gets better. My purpose lies in being a pillar for others, creating framework and systems for growth, building a legacy for your kids, your clients, and the world. Leading with mature, divine authority, not ego, but deep responsibility. You are the divine masculine in action, stable, protective, decisive. This doesn't mean you don't feel deeply. It means your gift is using your experience to lead others home to themselves. You have a brilliant mind and a gift for discernment, strategy, and truth-telling. You're here to speak and cut through illusions. You were born to lead, structure, protect, and build. You are here to create order from chaos, to be grounded, strategic, presence in the lives of others, not by controlling, but by holding space with strength. And building a legacy. And I thought about that and I bawled my eyes out when I read it. And sometimes you go through these like periods where you're like, I'm really not sure. And then this week there was all these things that happened. And right before that, I was nominated for 2 awards in the county for inspiring women. And I have no idea who nominated me. And it's really neat because that means that I touched someone or I helped someone that I don't even like know or didn't know that I helped them, which is kind of neat. And then as I'm moving through this and trying and moving through what I deserve and unblocking all of those things, that next level of limiting beliefs about myself, about what I deserve, and all of that, and love and life and everything. And I received a beautiful review on my book today, and it just ties everything together, and that's why I wanted to talk about it. And it is from Suni DeStefano, who owns Broad Street Books in Branchville. And she just wrote the beautiful message, and I want to read it to you. Is It an Open Bar by Laura Ferri. Laura Ferri's Is It an Open Bar is not just a memoir. It's a masterclass in radical honesty and courageous self-discovery. Known as a dynamic blogger and podcaster, Ferri now steps into the literary world with a voice that is unapologetic as it is vulnerable, offering readers a seat at the table of her unfiltered, deeply personal journey. Through humor, heartbreak, and healing, Ferri bravely lays bare her scars, emotional, relational, and internal, not for sympathy, but as an invitation to reflect on what it truly means to choose yourself. Her candid reflections on survival, identity, motherhood, womanhood, and sexuality resonate on a universal level, reminding us that defining what makes our soul smile is not a destination, but a continual process. There are moments in the book that land like a gut punch, raw truths that stir empathy, and at times a desire to reach through the pages to offer comfort. In particular, one powerful and painful moment left me breathless, a deeply painful moment that struck a nerve and made me want to hug my own mother a little tighter. That kind of emotional reach is rare, a testament to Ferri's ability to connect with readers in real and meaningful ways. Is It an Open Bar is not about perfection, but about reclamation, a voice of power of joy. Laura Ferri emerges not only as a remarkable woman, but also as one choosing daily to honor the best, most authentic version of herself, professionally and personally. Her story is a reminder that while the world may try to shape us into everything for everyone, peace comes when we find the courage to be everything for ourselves first. A powerful, necessary read for anyone learning to sit comfortably in their own skin and finding beauty in the scars that got them there. That was so fucking beautiful. And I needed to hear that. And I needed to hear my purpose this week. Because as you're moving forward, and you're trying to believe the things that you need to believe about yourself, it gets heavy and it gets hard. And I'm right here with you. And I just wanted to say that. So thank you. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to use my voice.